as parents, we never know what is really going to be beneficial for our children or what's really going to hurt our children in the future. How do you go about that when you parent your children?
You know what? I think one of the best things we can do as parents is to really be thoughtful and even to the point where we kind of design a roadmap as to kind of how we want to parent, number one. And number two, where do we want to end up? I remember my wife and I one time were reading a book to our kids when they were little. Hey, Alice in Wonderland is what I'm talking about. Alice comes to a crossroads and there's the Cheshire Cat standing there. And she says, "Which way should I go?" And he says, "Well, where do you want to end up?" And she says, "I don't really care where I end up." And he said, "Well, it doesn't really matter which way you go. Just choose a way and you'll end up somewhere." Right. And as we were reading this, my wife and I looked at each other and I think we both came to the same conclusion. And it was, we're working so hard, we're trying so hard, and our kids are so crazy and wild and they're so challenging. And we feel like there's so much stress in our home and there's this chaos. And we'd never really sat down and said, where do we want to end up? We never really mapped out a plan for how we want to behave as parents and
Yeah.
where we want to end up as a family. And I think that was it was a good start for she and I to sit down and map out together where we wanted to end up with our family and kind of who we wanted to become in that process.